can fly.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another game analysis video. In this game, my team FC Tulsa is taking on Birmingham Legion FC in Birmingham, Alabama. So here is the lineup for FC Tulsa, my team. This is actually correct, I think, for the most part. I think the only thing wrong is Suarez and Santos are switched, but I'm number 13, Matt Sheldon, and I'm playing left back this game. So without further ado, let's get into the game. So here is kickoff. We started off with the ball. I'm over here on the top left corner of your screen playing left back for FC Tulsa in white. Here's kickoff. We start with it. Back to the center back, switched over a couple times, and then we're just going to maintain possession of the ball, try to keep it a little bit, playing back to the goalkeeper. Here's my very first touch in the game. Comes in the first minute, just off a free kick, bouncing into my center mid, who's going to bounce it right back to me. Now you can see this channel perfectly into DaCosta. He has his arms wide open calling for the ball, so I'm just going to pass it right into him and shout man on. He passes it back to me, or passes it back to Kembo. Is really tight here. Get slide tackle over there on the side and out for a throw-in. Here's my next touch, me and DaCosta again. It's getting tight once again, just some quick combination play. I'm going to play right into DaCosta, and then DaCosta is great here just to bring the ball back and out into Kembo. So a little tight combination play, and then we're out of that situation. Now here's a corner kick in the 5th minute. Ball's just played back out. Now right here, as the ball switched over, you can see both me and DaCosta start running out. But, you know, this is a kind of a dangerous area right in this near post. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to let DaCosta go out, and I'm just going to plug this area. So you can see me checking my shoulder, watching where this guy is, where the dangerous area, where the pocket of space is, and me just dropping back and stopping that area. And that's right where the ball goes in and just clearing that out first time. Now here's my next touch on the ball. Ball's going to bounce down to me. I'm just going to try to chest it down and clear up the left foot, but then just get bodied over there by the big center back from Birmingham Legion. Next play on the ball is a little defensive 1v1 play. Ball's going to go over. As soon as he's trapping this ball, I'm getting close enough to really try to affect it, but not too close where you can just tap it around me. And based off this touch, I'm going to pressure it. It wasn't the best touch in the world, so now I'm going to get in close and then just do what I can just to hit that ball up and try to win that. This was a little bit not on the same page with DaCosta. I thought he was making the run of the channel. He started to, but it was kind of more of like a decoy run there. Just winning the ball there off of the throw-in and then out for a throw-in for Birmingham Legion. Then once again, we're going to win it here. I could play it back to Kevin right here, but I just see a little pocket right to Dos Santos, so I'm just going to play a little tight pass right to Dos Santos. He's going to drive forward with the ball there. Now here is my next touch of the ball. Ball's going to play it out to me from the goalkeeper, Sean Lewis. I got plenty of time and space to pick my head up, try to find a pass. A little bobbly of a pass, but Dos Santos does well just to maintain that and keep that ball down. Now I get played out, lots of time and space again, but you can see it's 1, 2, 3 guys over here. It's tight. It's the space is over here, and it's about recognizing that and shifting the ball. So I'm going to play it into Kembo. He's going to, I think we should have switched it there because you can see it's getting really tight now. The pass back is not an option. There's a pocket of space I thought DaCosta was checking into. I try to play into him, but I think there should be somebody there, and it got tight, but I think earlier if we could switch it out. Now as the ball goes out to this guy, I'm already starting to get wide and start to apply a little bit of pressure here, but my mistake is right here with my right foot. I drop and kind of open up my body towards the inside, and this is just a cue for him to attack that foot and go outside. I'm off balance, I'm closed off, and it's tough there. But we get lucky. The ball bounces right back to me, and I have tons of space now to drive forward. I'm going to take that space, dribble forward into that space now, and I'm looking up. And then as I'm coming closer and closer, I'm seeing Jerome Kiesewetter making a looping run into the corner flag. I think this is a good run. It's just one-on-one at this point. If I can hit a good ball in, and I just kind of, with the left foot, clip one in. I think it's a good ball. I think just the defender does well there. I think it's the right idea. I think it's a good ball, but defender defended that well. Ball bounces back down to me. You can't see it, but DaCosta is making a run here. I think, again, this is another good decision. I think it's another great ball into DaCosta, into the right space with the right weight. But again, defender does well there. Again, for the second time. Now, as Marlon, once again, as the ball's shifting over to this right side, Marlon's going to put pressure on the ball. I'm already getting high and wide and starting to apply pressure here. Now, as this guy starts to drive in, I'm tucking in. Ball bounces right back to me. Kevin, my center back, is really close. It's not an option to play it back. I mean, I could play it back to Sean, but I take my touch forward, look forward. You can see DaCosta pointing out to Marlon to play to Marlon. There's a little passing angle, play into him, shout turn, and now we're off on a great counterattack. Sean Lewis passes out to DaCosta. It's a little overhit. I just come back down, play it right back, one touchdown to him, and now we keep possession of the ball. Now here, this is like a 60-40 ball. I mean, 60% in favor of this defender for Birmingham Legion. So I'm going to apply pressure. But as you can see with my body language, I'm already getting ready to turn because I'm expecting that touch since he got there first. Now ball comes out to me, driving in. You can see there's a little pocket of space, a little passing angle right into Eric. He's already checking his shoulder, expecting that. Knows the defender's right there on him, and he turns. Ball comes out. I'm taking my touch. I'm driving forward into that space. But there's 3 guys over here. Again, it's not the best time to attack. It's a lot of it is like maintaining possession. Once again, I think the area of space is over here with Bradley, switching the ball out to him, and trying to swing the defense side to side. Ball comes down. Dangerous shot attempt on goal. Kind of scrambling here. Another shot. Dangerous. Very dangerous. We get lucky there. Ball bounces out to me. Tons of time now to pick up my head and just try to play in to Kinzenbach or Rodrigo out there on the side. Great left-footed long ball. Just can't maintain possession here. Now on the counterattack, it's 5v4. Our back line, I think, does superb here. Look how tight, condensed we are in a perfect line, communicating. We're plugging the middle and forcing that ball wide. We want that ball wide. It's great here. Midfielders dropping back now. We plug up the center, and we do a great job of defending that counterattack with numbers down at the start. Ball comes out to me. Tons of time playing into my center mid, and just trying to find an option. Birmingham Legion is so compact back here. You can see DaCosta even shouting, okay, it's not on. They're compact. They got great lines. Switch it back to the defense. So swing them, switch it over to the other side, and try to get them moving to find a better attacking lane, a better attacking sequence in here. So we swing the ball over to the other side a little bit, get them moving, and then we bring it back over to my side. Now you can see me here. Now it's opened up a little bit. I'm checking my shoulder. I'm expecting that ball into me. I know there's nobody behind me. I can drive forward a little bit, start to drive, play it out wide, and somehow that was offside, I guess, just by a little bit. Goalkeeper has the ball. Great job pressuring him. It's a ball that comes right, barely stays in. And then this is, honestly, I get lazy here. I mean, Leo kind of makes a pretty obvious error here on the ball, but I'm just expecting he's going to clear that up. I'm not shifting over, not expecting the unexpected, and the unexpected happened here. Caught a little bit, still do a good job to get in position. I block it, it nutmegs me. I have a little deflection there, but unfortunately we get scored on. And so obviously, there's an error in clearing the ball, but there's error, I think, both from me and Kevin, just not shifting over and preparing for that unexpected mishap right there, and then just get, I think, a little unlucky there. I think I'm in a good position. I think my body's position's right. I get a block of the shot, but it just bounces off me, deflects off me right into the near post, which is a little unlucky, but great goal from Birmingham Legion. Now here's my next touch on the ball. Kevin just plays me out wide, lots of time and space to look forward. You can see Rodrigo already kind of popping into the space a little bit, his movement. I'm looking up to see where he's at, and I'm just going to play into him. And we do a good job now just to keep the ball a little bit, bounce it a little bit. Again, driving forward, looking. This is a bad pass. Jerome makes the run early. It wasn't on. And then since the passing angle wasn't on for me, I take another touch and try to force it at that point. Just a little mistake from me. Now, Kimbo's trying to drive do a little bit too much in the middle, but we get lucky. Ball bounces out to me, and I'm just going to play through Eric and then get back high and wide again. And then long ball coming in, I'm just calling my name, and then I'm heading that high as I can to allow people to get back, center mids to get back, so we can defend this properly. And we did well there again. Now, as this ball starts to shift wide, you can see he's going to play it over this guy. I'm already starting to prepare for that, getting through these two players, and just so that I can apply a little bit of pressure. And then 1v1 defense, just fast arrival, backing up, and then as he hesitates for a second, put my foot in there and defend that. And then once his back is towards our goal, getting high, pressing that, making it difficult for him, and then bumping him a little bit, and then the ball goes out off him for our throw-in. So I think that's a fantastic 1v1 defensive play if I do say so myself, on that side. And then ball comes to me now, just trying to drive up the line. Get a little lucky with that bounce, but we maintain possession there. And then a little clipped in ball over to my side. I'm just going to head that ball forward with height so that we can try to get under that and collect the second ball. And then you can't see what's really going on, but just collect the ball, and it looks like passing back to the center mid or passing back to the center back there. Now I get the ball high and wide for the first time in the first half. I want to cut back on my right foot. I see multiple bodies in the box. Cut back on the right foot, try to whip in across hard, but it gets deflected there. And then that's halftime. So that was the first half. I think for the first half for us, I think our attacking sequences just was a little off, it felt like. I thought we did a good job of maintaining possession, but as you can see, we have 51% to 49%, which is much better than the games previous to this. But yeah, just only 5 shots that first half. Even though we got 2 on target, you can see Birmingham Legion's kind of beating us there. But for the most part, I think the score 1-0 is pretty fair for how the first half went. But then the second half, as you'll see, I think that we just got tons and tons of shots and opportunities to score here. Just got kind of unlucky, in my opinion. Now, here's my first touch of the second half. A little fast break counter. You can see it's just me and the center back, Kevin, right now versus almost 3 guys. A little bit of a fast break, just getting back, collecting that ball, and then playing back to Sean Lewis and then getting high and wide again. And then as this ball is going back into the goalkeeper, I'm getting high and wide. I'm looking down the field just to see what my options are, checking my shoulder one more time, see if I can open up with this touch. There's nobody around me, so I can open, take that touch forward, and look forward. Now, you can't see what I'm seeing. I obviously thought nothing was really apparently on there, so just play back to Kevin and swing the ball out again. Now I have time and space to drive forward, start to drive forward a little bit, cut inside. Great little combination with Rodrigo pushing forward. Now, as this ball comes into me, I want to get it on my right foot for a shot. It's obviously open on the left, so I open up to the left. I think that's a penalty right there. I don't know how. It wasn't. I don't think he got a touch on the ball, but the ref didn't think so. And then nothing was called. Ball's out to me from Kevin now. Once again, being able to drive forward as I push forward, playing into Marlon, and then continuing my run in this space. As I continue my run in this space, both of these guys now have to make a decision of who steps, who's following me, and I'm just kind of clearing out that space. Marlon attacks that space, has a great shot near post. I think it was covered, but it's a good angle, good drive in, good shot there. And then just kind of get fouled from behind there, but no worries there. Now, as the ball starts to shift, I'm checking my shoulder, looking down the field. Kevin's getting the ball. Here's my second check of the shoulder looking down. Here's the third check of the shoulder looking down. Fourth check of the shoulder looking down the field. And then fifth check of the shoulder looking down. I think actually, even one more check of the shoulder. Just constantly looking just to see where players are at, where I can drive, what's going on here. And then again, same type of run, underlapping run there, but just wasn't on for a through ball. Now Marlon's doing an overlapping run, trying to feed it into him here. It's not on. And then here, I think I should play into Eric. I think this is a great opportunity to play into him. We could switch the ball faster. I play it back. There's nothing wrong with that, but I think Eric would have been a better pass there. Now, again, driving forward, pushing forward. This is something I've been trying to work on Marlon with. As I'm driving forward, a great run is just to slip in behind this defender. A great through ball option there, but he wants the ball at his feet, so I'm playing it out to his feet, and we're combining. But I just think it's getting a little predictable. We've done that a few times now. And then in the 58th minute, we had to stop the game because of lightning, and we actually had a 3.5 hour weather delay. So we went back to the locker room and just hung out, tried to stay warm, tried just to hang out for as best we could, and just chilled for 3.5 hours in that locker room until that storm passed. And it was dumping rain outside. The field was a little bit flooded. The lightning was just constantly going off. But 3.5 hours later, we're able to kind of clean up the field a little bit, and we're able to get back out there and start the game. And I think it was like at 9 o'clock at night is when we restarted play. So we picked right back up where we left off in the 58th minute. And here we go, 3.5 hours later now, trying to get back into things. Now, as the ball comes to me, you can see Williams is really kind of like overplaying me going down the line. So I'm just going to take my touch opposite of his momentum back against the grain and play it back right into Kevin. That's something that I think is so important of realizing of where to take that first touch. Ball comes out to me. Once again, maintaining possession here in the first few minutes, swinging the point of attack. I think the second half we did so good to be patient with the build-up, maintain possession, and also get really good attacking sequences here. And again, Williams is coming, kind of rounding his run, blocking up the line. I'm looking up the field, but nothing is glaringly obvious on right there. So maintaining it, playing back to Kevin, and switching it over to the opposite side. Ball's played into me, just drop it down and play into Dario and make another underlapping run in behind. And that's a great ball in from Dario, perfect ball into Marlon. I think that's a great attack there. And then ball is played out to me from Kembo. Now I'm going to hesitate a little bit and then push into the center. You can see Jerome Kiesewetter is pointing where he wants the ball. He's making that run into the line. So I'm going to do a little kind of chop, cut back pass across my body right there into space. I think that's a great ball. And then now as he's in the corner, I need to come back out and support him here. I start to drive forward. And then I think this is a great ball. We just need to have runners in the box. We're all kind of hanging out on top of the box. It's low, dangerous. They have huge center backs. I think that's a good ball, though. Ball comes into my guy, Williams. If his back is towards our goal, I'm just getting high and making it difficult for him to turn. He actually does create a little bit of space there, but just not allowing an easy turn. Driving forward once again, not the best cross. It works out decently well there, but I need to hit that harder. It's on the weaker left foot there, but I still need to do better than that. Now once again, 1v1 defense, pushing this guy out wide as he does, following back into the center back role as Kevin's wide, and then coming out here to play a little bit of pressure. That's a great move from Williams. I just kind of get done up there. But again, great team defense. We're all back, and we defend that well. Kembo plays me out the ball now, driving forward into this space. And then once again, Jerome's making the same run. There's a great amount, tons of space here. And I'm going to do another little chopped, cut back pass into that space between the defenders for Jerome. And I'm going to kind of provide some support here. Ball bounces out off of Williams, and now it's our throw. Tons of space. I think my mistake here is I open up the body, try to hit it with the left foot. My touch is it's not wide enough. I need to open up a little bit more, take that touch a little bit wide so I can whip in across a little bit better. I think it's a good idea. It just needs to be executed a little bit better with the left foot. 1v1 moves out here. It's defended well. And then again, left foot, terrible cross. Not good enough again. But the idea is right. Attacking, going 1v1 against that guy, trying to get on the left foot and trying to whip in across is I think a good idea. Little long ball after the corner kick into Jerome, who lays it off for Leo Fola, who tries to take a shot. And then here's the mistake of the second half. We didn't win the header here. Fast break now. And then I'm trying to get back, trying to cut off Brett. It's a great entry ball right into Brett, and he just slips it in right there for the second goal of the game in the 75th minute. It's tough. It happened really I watched this play so many times. It's tough. I thought he was going to get offside there. I didn't fully come back. But it's just a great attack and a great slipped in ball and then a great finish. So that's tough. And then here's my next touch, driving forward once again. Nothing's crazy on, cutting back, keeping the ball, playing it back to my center back, Kevin Garcia. Rodrigo plays me out the ball. Once again, lots of time to look forward. But again, you can see center mid, nothing's crazy on right here. So drive in a little bit, but again, swing the ball 4 or 5 times until something opens up obvious here. Back to the goal, getting high, providing pressure, and then as soon as Kembo can get back, you can see this guy overlapping now. You can see he wants to start to shift down, and I think me and Kembo did a really good job there. And then the 80th minute, 81st minute, I get pulled out. Kieran Winters comes in so we can be a little bit more offensive. I think we only went 3 in the back here at this point. And here, look at this combination. Pop, pop, pop. Great combination. Great ball in from Dos Santos. And then Dario gets an inside of his man to win the header there and score. So get 2-1. We've been knocking at the door like this entire second half, I felt like. So I think we definitely deserved this. I thought we deserved another one as well. But great finish from Dario. Great ball. I love the tiki-taka play to lead up to that as well. And then 95th minute, trying to get something. Referee calls the game there. And that's it. So we end up going down. We lose 2-1. But if you guys have been watching the game analysis videos recently, the game against Atlanta and then the Kansas City game where we kind of got smacked both games, this has been a huge improvement. You can see possession. This is the first game in a while that we actually had more possession. Look at the shots on target. It's just one of those games where our shots weren't going in and their shots did go in. But good game. I thought it was a good game. Really happy with the team's performance here. And we move on and already moving on to the next game. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, guys. Peace.